I am here with one of our amazing female founders, Nina, from Zopa. Nina, why don't you just give a little bit of background on who you are, where you've come in from, and tell us a little bit about what Zopa is doing in the market today.
I'm the founder and CEO of Zopa. This is my second venture. Zopa came out of, the idea came from my previous business, which was around HR consulting and executive search. So Zopa is a AI kind of talent hiring platform that maximizes objectivity. It removes subjectivity. It helps to screen people in rather than screen people out.
Yeah.
And it's all about equal opportunities to students, to experienced executives, and we also have a product for AI for accessibility. So we're part of AI for Good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Have you found an industry that's been more accessible for you to work with for clients? Obviously, because you cover multiple industries within the HR technology space and recruitment, but have you found an industry more acceptable?
Yeah, interestingly, the one of the least expected was the public sector and the government organizations.
Yeah.
Zopa is being used by Singapore government. So public sectors, universities have been very, very promising.
Can you tell us one of the challenges that you face as a founder?
It's going to sound a bit cliched, Rachel. It's the same thing which every female founder would say, which is funding. Competitors with lesser capabilities have gotten their 30 million, 40 million when we struggle to get our first. So I think that is definitely a challenge.
Yeah. And how would you like to see the change happen?
We need equal opportunities for founders.
Yeah.
We really need that to change, and people need to believe that we are putting in our heart and soul and belief into our business.
Yeah.
And that's got to change.
Are you seeing any particular institutions or VCs that are springing up now that are trying to achieve that themselves? Is there anyone out there that you can say right now they're being an advocate for that in the market?
Oh, absolutely. I think M12, and we were approached by them to pitch and submit our proposal.
Yeah.
At least there is somebody talking and creating some noise in that area. Yeah.
Perfect. So if you could give yourself a piece of advice perhaps about this challenge, if you could go back in time or to the audience here today, male, female, whomever, to help them think about how they can face that challenge that you've coming, what would be the piece of advice that you would want to give?
Ultimately, I can just tell you what I am doing.
Perfect.
And I believe that a business needs to be sustainable. A business needs to make sense.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line, and that's what we are focusing on. We are trying to make it. We're trying to scale up. We are holding on to the dollar. We are stretching the dollar. And we're just going to do all the right things, make it a profitable business, break even very quickly, which we are nearly there. And I'm pretty sure, the funding will come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you think that as a founder that you found challenging, either developing a team or building technology? Is there anything else that you could say that you've learned on your journey?
I think the biggest virtue that you need as a founder is you need to be fearless. Sometimes it is so hard that you get sleepless nights, but it's all worth it at the end of the day because you believe in a purpose. You believe that something is going to really come out of this very, very remarkably.
And so what's your vision for Zopa for the next 2-3 years?
Zopa stands for equal opportunities. It stands for objectivity. I think that is the mission that we are working on. It's interesting that Industrial Revolution 1, 2, 3 have come and gone, and hiring has still been such a subjective process. So I'm hoping with Industrial Revolution 4, we can make the art of hiring into a science of hiring.
Nice. What brought you to Microsoft?
I think Microsoft resonated with what we were trying to do. We were trying to create that objective, equal opportunities. And this is one company that really resonated with that mission, the diversity, the inclusion, the equal opportunities, AI for accessibility, everything resonated with that, and we felt at home with that.
Yeah. Let's just touch on that AI for accessibility a minute, because you recently just won a Microsoft award around. Do you want to just tell the audience a little bit about how you're helping with the accessibility in your platform?
Excellent, sure. So AI for accessibility, we won a Microsoft hackathon. We are trying to create a virtual AI mentor, which will work with people with autism to help them make them more employable, prepare them for interviews, make them and really bring them to a fair stage where they can compete for equal opportunities.
Amazing. So you're part of Microsoft for Startups,
Yes.
but a little bit more specific part of the Scale Up program that we have based in London. Tell us a little bit about your experiences partnering with Microsoft, and not just the good, anything that we as Microsoft can take and learnings as well.
One of the best things that happened to us was Microsoft for Startups, and I'm not saying this because I'm here on the stage with you. There have been, I can actually list tangible benefits that we have actually got from Microsoft for Startups. Not forgetting the financial benefits like Azure, Office to. Incredible office to work from, which serves you free breakfast in the morning. It is,
It's true.
Yeah. But the networking, the talks, the connections, the VC meetings, just the entire and the support. You don't feel alone. You don't feel that you are kind of fighting this mission alone.
Yeah.
That kind of participation and inclusion is outstanding. Outstanding.
So we're ending all of these interviews that we're doing today with all of our founders with quite an unusual question. Do you believe you have a superpower? And if you didn't, or you'd like one, what would it be as a founder superpower?
Being a woman and coming from India, one power I would love to share is equal opportunities. I think everybody deserves an equal chance. I would change that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nina, thank you again.
My pleasure.